welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have another game of me playing Smite for you. This time around we don't have to play support, which is kinda nice. Yeah, definitely happy that I can play something else this time around. It will be Kukulkan. I will just say Cuckoo from here on because it's shorter, but yeah. We play mage, and we'll see how that goes for us. So, yeah. I'd say we have a pretty interesting team. We do have a Kukulkan, where I'm like not so sure he's worth it in arena. Usually I would say he's rather tough to play here, because he has to build up rage, and that's not too easy, but we'll see how he does. The enemy team has two tanks, like a pretty good team actually overall, I would say. Like a tank warrior, sort of an assassin, mage, and carry. So very balanced, but we'll see how we can manage here. Yeah, going for the blue buff first here, as always. I grab it up. Could have also been the buff for Baron Summity, but yeah, doesn't really matter too much. We go first item, this book here that we have to stack up. So we rush into it so that we get the stacks going as quickly as we can, and yeah. Enemy coming in here, we do our one, which is like us spitting out some, I don't even know what it's supposed to be, but yeah, it hits an enemy and slows. Then we also have an ability that gives us movement speed, so we are a bit quicker. And we have this tornado, which damages an enemy who steps into it or gets hit by it over time, so yeah. Our ultimate is basically a dragon that we that flies forward in like a row or whatever you want to say. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it's this. But yeah, we don't miss anybody, hit anybody, unfortunately. On our side, we gathered that though. So yeah, they got the first blood. We got the kill here though on Atlas, their tank. So it's a 1-for-1 overall. That's decent. I mean, bit unfortunate honestly. Initially it looked like we have the better engagement there with the ultimate from Baron Summity, but yeah, something went wrong apparently, and they got the first blood. Not too big of a deal, but yeah. Would have been nice if we could have gotten that. Sometimes a little bit tricky to hit the tornado. It's definitely his Cuckoo's strongest ability. The problem is it has a bit of a delay, so you have to kind of predict a little bit the movement of the enemies. So yeah, if you hit it, it's really strong, and obviously it's not like super crazy hard to hit, but sometimes it can be a little bit tricky for sure. Again, this Baron Summity is falling. We barely make it away from what's her name again? I can't think of her name right now. Sorry. But yeah, we barely make it out of there without any without much problems here. Can go back to base after we killed the minions, and then we get the next item. I think it's gonna be Chronos Pendant here, which gives us cooldown reduction. Definitely nice to have here. Nice ultimate in that sense here, and the following damage on the other enemy as well with the tornado. So we get 2 kills here. Awesome. Yeah, and we save our friend, so that went perfectly. Yeah, now we're slowly grouping up again all together. Good amount of damage here on Baron Summity. I look out for him a little bit. We hit the Agni, he has to back off, so our Baron should be fine here for now. Yeah, not a whole lot happening. Just going for the minions now. As you can see, we have currently 30 stacks, 32. It's on the book here in the bottom, and I'm not quite sure how many stacks we need, but I think it's quite a lot. So yeah, definitely worth going for those kind of items really early in the game. Baron with the ultimate here on the Atlas, probably not the one I would hit at first. Like, he's a tank. Basically, and everybody else would have died in that moment, but oh, Chanobak going for it. He gets the stunned though by the Agni, and therefore, yeah, no kill for us here, unfortunately. Yeah. I missed my 1 here, but yeah, use my 2 to get away from any danger here by Amaterasu or Agni. Just making sure we are safe and, yeah, attacking the minions a bit, and not a whole lot happening. We have a good amount of gold though. 2,700 when we went back here. Yeah, now we have Kronos Pendant, which is a bit of damage, and mainly the cooldown reduction is really nice. So that's big for us. Oh, Baron with the next ultimate. I used my 1 a bit too early here. Didn't manage to hit anybody. Oh, but I did hit somebody with my free. Yeah, I take it. And her name is Mama. I'm pretty sure she's the one that I also hit, and she ended up falling, so that's awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, not quite on the mark here with Shabalang. I'm not quite sure we had kill potential, but it would have gotten close, I think. So it's a bit of a, yeah, a bit of a shame, but it's okay. Agni, you are okay. He does get the dash off though. I was about to say he's kind of greedy, but he does get the dash off. He's totally fine, so. Yeah, I don't think you want to be there, Lancelot, honestly. All the way up alone, by yourself. Yeah. Killing the minions here again, and Lancelot going in. We do hit our 1 on Amaterasu. Doesn't matter too much. Going back a bit. There is the kill. Oh. And the ultimate, and it barely misses. Or did he use his Aegis before? I'm not quite sure, but he doesn't fall, so that's a bit of a oopsie. Unfortunate. Does Amaterasu seems to be able to get out. No. Lancelot gets the kill. That's awesome. Now he's up against the Mama Preshito. She uses her ultimate. Doesn't matter too much. Kukulkan should also get out, I think. And yeah, totally fine. So we get a kill here. On the Amaterasu, so that works out nicely. Baron a bit in struggle though. He gets followed by the warrior and the tank by Atlas and Ama. He gets pulled. Doesn't look good for him, honestly. He used Aegis, makes it out. Not quite, not quite. We hit our 1 on the Shabalang and get the kill here though, which is nice. So we got a counter kill, just going for the minions here, making sure they don't go in, and then we back off. We almost have 3,000 gold again. Yeah, I don't know, and this round apparently I was pretty bad in just buying stuff. Also, okay, no, I got the shell. As a second relic, does make sense. It's my favorite combination, shell and beats. Just killing the minions here, hitting the Shabalang. He does get out of my ultimate. I'm actually not that good with the ultimate apparently. Yeah, unfortunate. Don't get it. Agni also playing with fire here, which I guess makes sense. He's a fire god after all, but. Yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, you have a dash, but at the end of the day, it is definitely like people could follow you potentially. I'm just going for the minions here. It's a bit of a gamble, I have to say. Mama Brigitte onto me. For some reasons, she doesn't change any further though. She went for the red buff. I'm not quite sure we were out there. I think she could have potentially chased us down, but I'm not complaining. Like, I like staying alive, so. the one onto the armor and the tornado onto the Agni, he has to back off, which works out perfectly for us because therefore armor ends up being completely alone and she falls, so yeah. Nice showcase here. Very, very unfortunate here with Atlas. He gets out of my ultimate range. I do get him though with my wand. Now me against the Shabalang. The tornado hits, I hit my wand, and there's Kukulkan as well, so we end up killing him as well. Perfect. Could have been a bit tricky there, but we ended up hitting basically everything and we got a bit of support, so that worked out nicely. I'm not quite sure I want to engage in this too much. We are less than half health, so we have to be a bit careful. Just trying to help out a bit. Shabalang onto me here. He misses a lot of his attacks though. 17 health. We barely make it out alive. Definitely got a bit lucky there, but he ends up falling, so that's fun. Yeah. Again, a lot of gold. We got some anti-heal here, some penetration, and yeah. Kukulkan makes it out with just a slither of health. The ultimate from Baron Samedi, my ultimate, and then we end up killing Arma as well. As you can tell at this point, our team is wrapping up more and more kills. We are not that far ahead yet, but it is definitely at least like sizable advantage that we have. It's not nothing anymore, but definitely we have to keep going in order to make sure we have this in the bag. Atlas eating quite a bit of damage. His team not really following up that well on him. Ultimate from Arma, we end up using our beats in order to avoid the stun. Could have been a bit tricky there. Yeah, just making sure we're secure. Lancelot, I give my shell to him to make sure he doesn't die. Nice ultimate from Baron. Unfortunately, I missed my tornado in the process. That, yeah, could have been a bit cleaner, but it's okay. Not too big of a deal. Kukulkan here still in, and Lancelot as well now. I'm just trying to hit a little, get a little bit of damage in as well. I have to be careful, as you can see we are already half health. And it's not like we're tanky or anything. They have a big minion, we surely want to get rid of this first. And we do, so that's fine. But yeah, as you can see, like, they put out a lot of damage now. A bit greedy here from Shabalang. We end up killing him with our one. Yeah, I don't know why he decided to dash in here. Maybe he wanted to chase a kill, but I feel like that was a bit too greedy on his part, and yeah, not worth it. We just quickly clear the waves and then make our way over as well to the left side. We have Kukulkan fighting there. Arma ends up using her ultimate. Not quite sure why she did that, honestly. Both were full health. She was basically alone. None of her teammates being very close, so yeah, a bit of a waste on her part. But yeah, I take it. We back off a little bit. Not too much going on here for us. We hit the one on the Mama Brigitte. That ultimate was definitely a waste as well. Now 1v1 Mama Brigitte against me, and she ends up falling thanks to Lancelot helping me. Yeah, we put out a good amount of damage as well with our tornado and stuff, but I'm pretty certain without Lancelot, without his last hit there, I think we would have been killed. So yeah, sometimes it's just nice to have some support by your team like this when you get saved like that. Always feels good. And yeah, Atlas trying to chase the kill here on Janobok. Not going to happen though. We return the favor, like not to Lancelot but to another teammate, and end up saving him there. And we get the 7th kill on the board, so that's also nice. Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of penetration at this point, a lot of cooldown reduction. Yeah, definitely even like the tanks are eating quite a lot of damage when it comes to us. But so do we here in this situation from Agni. Holy cow, his ultimate's definitely hurt. Yeah, Lancelot a bit in a scary place. He's all the way up there on his own. We end up hitting the ultimate on Shabalang, and that means that he ends up falling. Awesome. We do hit our 3 on the Atlas, so he ends up falling as well. Doesn't get the kill on the Baron Samini. We'll see. Yeah, nah. Shadowbug has to go out there. That's a bit tricky now. But it's okay. He's totally fine. So, awesome. Just making sure we don't let the minions in. We can heal up in a second. Yeah, but just making sure we clear the wave real quick, and yeah. Yeah, a bit greedy here from the team. Yeah, it was like 2 of us were quite far back, Shadowbug and me. I think they didn't really realize that we were quite far back still, so that was a bit unfortunate. Using the ultimate here, we do hit the Atlas. He has to back off. Unfortunately, it's not enough to kill. Oh, we did miss the 1 here. That's a bit awkward. I mean, my team did quite a lot as well, but honestly, my tornado at this point, you don't want to get hit by that. Yeah, if you are squishy, that probably does like half the health, and yeah, hurts. And we end up falling. Finally, yeah, right to the end of the game. Unfortunate, but it's whatever. Trying to save the Kukulkan here. Seems to work out for us. We end up falling another time. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. I don't know.
Excellent work. Good
game. Not too big of a deal, but yeah, unfortunate. Anyways, we ended up winning this game pretty easily, I would say. Like, it wasn't super clear, but also not super close. I feel like it was a pretty confident win. Not an absolute stump, but yeah. I want to take a look at the numbers real quick. It's always a bit tricky, like not super tricky, but I feel like with mages it's a bit harder to tell sometimes how much damage you did, especially with Kukulkan, since yeah, he does damage over time, so it really is like hard to tell. Let's see. We end up with 8 kills, 2 deaths, and 40,000 damage, so that's nice. I take it. Yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.